Bine v-am regăsit! Așa cum v-am obișnuit, la Business Cafe vă prezentăm idei faine de business. Ei bine, de data aceasta a venit rândul TAB, este vorba de Alternative Board, care dorește să ajute antreprenorii și echipele lor de conducere să-și îmbunătățească afacerea și, bineînțeles, să-și schimbe viața. Invitatul meu de astăzi este Jason Zickerman, președinte și CEO TAB. Pentru că este venit din Statele Unite ale Americii, vom vorbi de acum încolo în engleză cu el. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
First question, what exactly is TAB?
So the Alternative Board, TAB, we're an organization that helps privately held business owners. And we've been doing this now for 35 years around the world. Currently, we're operating in 26 countries, and we're just thrilled to be here in Romania. What we do is we give business owners an opportunity to have a board of directors, but an alternative board of directors of non-competing business owners. And they meet every month, where each business owner brings challenges, and non-competitive business owners, and they bring challenges and opportunities to each other each month. And the experience around the table is helping to move that business owner forward by helping them see opportunities that they might not have seen, avoid mistakes, bring accountability and whatnot. And it's facilitated by a very seasoned business professional, and they also get coached. So, and for the privilege of sitting on one of our boards and being coached by one of our very experienced facilitators, they pay a monthly membership dues to be part of that. Now, in addition to running boards, we work with their leadership teams. We also have a training program where we help develop and train their future leaders. So it's really a full support system for the privately held business owner.
Are the business owners open to this kind of collaboration? I mean, we've been raised to be very competitive.
Yeah. So I hear that all the time. I hear it around the world. We're not very open or competitive. So first of all the boards are in a non-competitive environment, right? So everyone who sits on the board is in a non-competing business. So there's a safe environment. Secondly, what's said in a board meeting, what's said in a coaching session stays there. Now, we understand that sometimes in certain cultures, they're not used to speaking openly and whatnot. So we just happen to graduate them, so to speak, so they start developing relationships with the other board members. And once the relationships start and there's trust there, they open up very, very much. And we're seeing that in Romania, just like we've seen it in Germany and around the world. So it works everywhere we are.
What do you consider to be the most successful business of TAB in a country?
What do you mean? Which country?
Which country do you have the most successful business?
Yeah, well, we started in the United States and Canada, and so we're quite successful there. We've been very successful in the DACH, so Germany and Austria and whatnot, also really good. The UK, but we're also seeing some great success now in the Czech Republic. Where the business owners are sharing and growing and achieving more than they've ever thought they could. India is also off to a fantastic start. So, yeah, every country we're in, this is being embraced. And the fact is that what we always tell people, I don't care what country you're in, what language you speak, if you're a forward-thinking entrepreneurial business owner who wants more, and the way we define more is more profitability, more productivity, and more personal fulfillment, then this makes sense for you. A business owner is a business owner is a business owner. So the same fears, concerns, needs, and wants that I have when I put my head on the pillow is the same that when a Romanian business owner puts their head on the pillow. So this brotherhood, this sisterhood of business ownership is consistent around the world.
So this leads to my next question.
Yeah.
How did you come to Romania? And how do you find this country from Eastern Europe?
Yeah, well, I'm loving it, first of all. And we've been here for a little bit, and we've been testing the market, and the Romanian business owners are really appreciating what we do here. How we came to Romania? Look, I don't target a market and go there. What I look for are business partners. And I was very, very fortunate with Nicodim and Bogdan, who brought TAB to Romania. And those are who I got involved in. If I have the right partners, I go to the market. People always ask me, how did you come to this country or that country? You know, after I expanded, the first expansion we did was over to the UK, which is a very natural expansion for an American company.
Because you speak the same language.
Because we speak the same language and you know, but there is cultural differences. But then the next country we went to, beyond what anyone's reasonable expectation was, I went to New Zealand. New Zealand is a population of 4 million people. Why would I do that? Because I found the right partner. And that's exactly how we feel about the folks who brought TAB to Romania. Outstanding folks, great country pride. They believe in the mission, and that's why we came here.
What was the most shocking cultural difference that you found here in Romania? I mean, business-wise.
Yeah. I guess, you know, the fact that you've only been out of communism since 1989, I think there's just a slower evolution to real entrepreneurship. But it's not I didn't find it shocking. I didn't find it surprising. I knew exactly what we were getting into. I had the same experience when we went into the Czech Republic. You know, so we just adapt and we meet the market where they are, and we help them evolve to where they want to go. So I didn't find it to be terribly difficult or shocking, just as much as you have to respect where they are in their growth and where they are in their appreciation of entrepreneurship, and take it from that point, move forward.
Can you explain how can you help the businesses in Romania to grow in this economy?
Yeah. So our methodology is to help understand what does the business owner want, what is their vision of success, and then help them support a business. The business support their personal vision of success. The way we help any business owner grow around the world is by helping them understand being more strategic and less operational, less tactical, having a plan, having accountability to that plan, and we have a methodology. Now, I think what we do bring to not just Romanian business owners, but business owners around the world, is a global understanding of best practices, best ways of doing it. We understand business and the privately held business owner probably better than anyone else in the world. And our experience that we're able to bring to each of the business owners here in Romania, I think is significant. So helping them stay on track, understand the power of planning, understanding the power of accountability and execution of the plan, that's what we do so well.
You were talking about accountability, but do you teach or do you share your experience in crisis?
In crisis?
Yes, economical crisis.
Well, I think so, absolutely. I mean, I think nothing has been more demonstrated than the crisis when COVID came. I mean, the entire world went into crisis during COVID. Shut down. But our organization not only did well didn't struggle, we actually grew during COVID. Because what happened was during crisis is when we really earn our stripes, because nobody wants to be alone in times of confusion. I mean, that's the worst thing to do. So when crisis comes, to be with other business owners who are traveling on that same heroic journey as they are is probably the most important thing they could do. And every business owner, every successful business owner would tell you that one of the most important things you can do is surround yourselves with other leaders. Because who wants to make these decisions by themselves? Who wants to be questioning everything? You want to have that support group around you. So yeah, during crisis, that's where we really make a difference.
Do you think your business idea will take as many roots here in Romania?
Absolutely. I have no question about it. You know, we just came out of an event down in Bucharest, Bucharest, and the entrepreneurs there were loving everything we were sharing. They understand it. I think there's a real tide change in Romania. The entrepreneurship is starting to really come about. You know, they're starting to really understand what it means to be an entrepreneur and act like an entrepreneur and think like an entrepreneur. And I believe that there's a big, big opportunity here. And so that's why we're excited to be in Romania.
Hoping that we hear from you in 10 or 20 years of business here in Romania. What is your message to our business leaders?
Surround yourself with other leaders. You know, leaders learn from other people, and they don't have to do it on your own. You don't have to make the mistakes on your own either. You could learn from others. And I think that's what we've been doing now for 35 years. And to bring that to Romania and that they could learn from each other and learn from our global community of business owners is probably the best thing they could do. So my message would be, you don't have to be alone. You know, and being alone is a choice. And that's not a good choice in my opinion.
Thank you very much, Jason Zickerman,
Thank you.
CEO and President of TAB.
Appreciate it.
Mulțumesc și vouă că v-ați uitat la noi. Ne vedem pe net.